from mocking the transgender ban in the UK.
The UK ruled that trans women can no longer be considered women. It's so crazy that we need a law to tell us something humans have known forever.
They're pinning 9/11 on Jews.
Do you guys think 9/11 was an inside job, or do you think it was the Jews?
Leonarda Jonie left no stone unturned when it came to roasting left wokeists. One thing you should know about her, she's not afraid to poke the bear. No, she'll get all up in the bear's face and say the most offensive thing ever. Exhibit A.
The UK ruled that trans women can no longer be considered women. They made a law that said in order to be classified as a woman, you have to have been born a woman. It's so crazy that we need a law to tell us something humans have known forever.
Kudos to her. Nobody has ever approached this topic so boldly.
Can you imagine explaining this to your grandpa who survived World War II? Hey, Grandpa, guess what? We're no longer letting men compete in women's sports. And he'd be like, what? Are you kidding me? You let women play sports?
I bet the wannabe wokes are on fire right now. And if you thought that was insensitive, wait till you hear this.
I was in Texas recently, and they had banned abortion, and the women were upset. And then a few weeks later, there was a school shooting, and the women were upset again. And I was like, well, are we killing kids or not, bitch? Pick a lane!
Yes, I've heard enough abortion jokes, but this one really takes the cake.
The other day I was watching the show, and a Down syndrome transgender comes on TV. And I was like, you can't be retarded twice.
That wasn't all. She had more to say.
You guys support abortion? Clap if you do. I'm with you guys, because did you guys know that most of the women that get abortions are minorities, and God knows we don't need any more of that, all right? Women have so many abortions that their uteruses are haunted. They've just got like these aborted fetus ghosts in there.
Why didn't you want me, Mom?
The longer you stick around, the more you'll realize why she's the most banned comedian ever.
People used to freak out if a white woman had a baby with a black man. They used to call her an N-word lover, be like, you're disgusting. But now, it's totally fine to be a single mother.
I think this is a perfect example of why she should be banned. Not convinced? Watch this.
Feminism was invented by ugly bitches. Go look at those feminist rallies. They put all the cute ones in the front row. And right behind them, they got the purple-haired wildebeest.
It gets worse, people.
Just in the back screaming,
My choice! My choice!
bitch, you wish somebody would you. Abortion is not your battle, sweetie.
Oof, that was dark.
I'm tired of this push for diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're like, oh, we need more women and minority airline pilots. You mean the two groups that can't drive?
One thing is clear. She's not a girl's girl.
If you walked in and there was an Asian lady flying your plane, you're walking right the out. Because we let an Asian lady fly a plane once and we still can't find that Malaysian Airlines flight.
No, she's worse than your 40-year-old misogynistic uncle.
The hotter you are, the crazier you can be. Men will put up with it. But the opposite is also true. This is why fat girls used to be so nice. But then the internet and a bunch of black dudes convinced them that they were hot too.
Need more convincing?
Now you can't even talk to one. Relax, bitch. You can't have an attitude and type 2 diabetes. If you're over 300 pounds, you need to be as sweet as your blood sugar.
Then she lands the punchline to tie it all together.
These fat white girls who get with a black dude and then they're like, see, I'm not racist. And I'm like, come on, Cheryl. It's not like you had a choice. It's like when black dudes are like, I don't even like them skinny white girls. I'm like, come on, Daryl. It's not like you had a choice.
She's the full trifecta. Mean, sexist, and a conservative. And her jokes weren't just directed at women. Oh no, she attacked men too.
If you're a grown man and you have allergies, you're gay. Allergies are
for children. If you die, you die. This is anti-evolution. You imagine back in the day in the wild, you're in a cave, you're with your man, he's got to protect you from a tiger, and then somebody throws a peanut at him.
Why stop at gender when you can be a racist too?
What do? Network engineers, for real? You guys must be diversity hires. I just said it because they're clearly not Indian. A Puerto Rican working in tech. It's like, well, we know how you got this job. They do diversity and inclusion everywhere. How do you think Stephen Hawking got to Epstein's Island?
This joke made a black man walk out of her show.
We have African migrants this time. Everybody's like, oh, they're coming for our jobs. And I'm like, they're black. They're not coming for our jobs. We've got an obesity epidemic. They're coming for our fat white women.
She still doesn't know where to draw the line.
My grandpa was a huge racist, huge. He'd say the N-word, he'd be like, why are all these Mexicans here? He didn't care. And when I was a kid, I never said anything. And now that he's gone, I really miss him. Maybe if we had some more racist grandpas, those Haitians wouldn't be eating everybody's cats right now.
Yeah, maybe her grandpa wasn't the best role model to grow up around. Maybe if she had better people to look up to, she wouldn't have made this joke.
This political correctness shit, it's not new. We just never noticed it. Like, why do you think they call that show Cops? Because they can't just call it Blacks.
And given the current political turmoil, how could she hold herself back from roasting immigrants?
I just came back from being on the road with Gabriel Iglesias. That is the fattest Mexican I've ever seen in my life. Bro, it's a good thing you're here because you'd never make it over that wall.
Speaking of politics, here's how she felt about people's reactions to Trump winning.
Those chicks are so pissed that Trump won, shaving their heads, screaming that they're going to go on a sex strike. You can't threaten people by taking something away that no one wanted in the first place. Also, I don't know what you're doing going on a sex strike.
And as if that wasn't enough, she started roasting people with mental disabilities too.
Crime is up 37%, and it's not just the minorities. Even people with Down syndrome have their own gangs now. You've all seen them. They call themselves Antifa.
Race, gender, immigrants, disabilities, what's next? Oh yeah, religion.
Do you guys think 9/11 was an inside job, or do you think it was the Jews? I found out the Jews have been kicked out of 109 countries. That's a lot. At a certain point, you got to ask yourself, why? Was Hitler really rounding them up just because they're mildly annoying and cheap?
Where does she even come up with these ideas?
109 countries, that's like a woman telling you that all of her ex-boyfriends beat her. At a certain point, you got to ask yourself, maybe she was a Jew.
At this point, she's obliterated every single woke agenda. But is it because she's always been wary of the government?
I'm a conspiracy theorist. Anybody else in here like the truth? I don't trust the government for shit. I don't care what they tell me. They're like, hey, you should drink 8 glasses of water a day. I'm like, why? What's in the water? Is this why everybody's gay? Because I'm not having it. You understand?
Gay water, just what we need.
Some of you guys are like, but I'm gay. Stop drinking the tap water. What do you want me to tell you?
But her paranoia isn't just restricted to water.
I used to believe in UFOs. Anybody believe in UFOs? Aliens? Yeah. I was right there with you. And then Hillary Clinton said they're real. And I said, nope, those shits are demons. No wonder they're so into anal.
Let us know which moment was your favorite, and don't forget to like the video.